doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in your system.
Oh, yeah. Hi, how are you? Dizzy's a bitch and it's May.
What month is it?
Wait, what month is it?
What month is it?
It's May!
What day is it?
May 1st.
This is May Day.
May Day.
May Day.
We had a terrible experience.
Well, that was last month. This is this month.
It's better times, huh?
Well, it can't get any worse.
Think positive.
I can do that!
All right.
Let's get this show on the road.
Showtime. My favorite thing I do every year in radio, because it's May, it's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
Hell yeah. I don't know how many times I can play that because hopefully I don't get copyright, but guess what day it is?
It's gonna be May.
Well, actually it'd be guess what month it is. I'll take two. Guess what month it is? Time is flying.
It's gonna be May.
This is not headline news. Carnival has banned 24 cruise passengers for getting into a huge brawl. But it's partially Carnival's fault for putting a Waffle House on the ship. Christy Brinkley revealed the moment she could no longer be with Billy Joel. Like the rest of us, it's when he released We Didn't Start the Fire. Sammy Hagar and Alex Van Halen are feuding. That situation is being closely monitored by your uncle who still has a mullet. UPS plans to cut 20,000 jobs, but it's great news for people who are hoping to find brown shorts for sale at Goodwill. And the chin is supposedly the second biggest erogenous zone for men. But since this is America, make that chins. This is not headline news.
I've heard better ones, but still better than the jokes we heard last night on Late Night. I'm sure they're hilarious.
Amazon just launched a new site dedicated to selling merchandise from hundreds of their shows.
Yeah.
Amazon was like, we have merch from all of our hit shows like Reacher, and we got stuff from Reacher.
Wow. Throwing shots when you're at NBC and network TV is dead. What is that saying? Don't throw rocks from a stone house or a glass house. I didn't say it right.
Chipotle unveiled a new digital gaming experience called Ingredient Quest. Oh, that's funny. Ingredient Quest is what I call it when I eat a Subway sandwich.
Wow.
No, still just bread.
You guys see this? Nepal is now requiring all climbers to have experience before trying to scale Mount Everest. Apparently people were just showing up with boots and a Cliff Bar like, I'm ready, let's do it.
What's weird about these late night shows is the audience is like already laughing when he's not even done with the punchline.
Experience before trying to scale Mount Everest.
Shut up! My God. Did you know it's World Password Day?
Please enter your new password.
Okay, radio.
Sorry, your password must contain at least 8 characters.
All right, radio station.
Sorry, your password must contain 1 numerical character.
Okay, 1 radio station.
Sorry, the password must contain at least 1 uppercase character.
All right, 1 capital F-in radio station.
Sorry, the password must contain at least 1 punctuation.
Fine, 1 capital F-in radio station. Now please give me my password now! Exclamation point.
I'm sorry, that password is already in use.
Oh, no! I can relate to that. I have already done this thing where every time I need to log into my iCloud account, I can remember any other password out there. But the iCloud password, no good. Here is the Pittsburgh Pirates general manager talking about a fan who fell 21 feet onto the outfield during the game. I bet he was drunk.
Thank both our medical staff, the Cubs medical staff, EMS, everybody that got to the gentleman. Even though it's 350 feet of wire, whatever it is, I mean, the fact of how it went down and laying motionless, like while the play's going on. I mean, Craig saw it, I saw it, we both got out there. I think the umpire saw it. Unfortunately, because of the way the ball kicked, it's extremely unfortunate. I mean, that's an understatement.
There was a semi-truck carrying coins that crashed, scattering dimes across the highway.
First time we've ever seen that happen.
I just saw a truck flipped over. That's a lot of dimes. That many dimes is, well, that's...
Sounds like a Mike Kelton listener.
That many dimes is, well, that's mind-boggling.
I almost came out here with like a bucket so I could fill it up with some dimes.
Oh, wow. Sounds like things are really exciting over there. Where would that be? Mississippi. Actually, it was Texas. A woman hit a bear with a bag of cookies after a close encounter.
I was looking for the bird in the tree, and then I see a black thing come at my leg, and I thought it was an off-leash dog.
And it wasn't Shannon Sharp naked.
Dog at first, and then I realized it was a giant bear head. She went across for Ringo, and I just pulled him away, and eventually I had him hanging in the air, dangling around on the leash. So I had him up in the air like this, and she...
Dangling around like Shannon Sharp.
Would chase him, so I was spinning in a circle, and that's when I spun around so many times I fell and got my leg cut up pretty good. I had remembered my mom handed me a bag of cookies out of her windows for my kids.
All right, there you go. And a lot of times celebrities will respond to haters, and you know it drives them nuts, but they try to act like it doesn't bother them. Bunny XO, who a lot of people have seen her naked, because of her OnlyFans past, the wife of Jelly Roll, gives advice on how to deal with online haters.
This is a person that's hiding behind a keyboard, you know? So you can never take to heart what a person who can't say it to your face, you know, like never take to heart what somebody says to you over the computer, because that's a coward. So that's why I call him out all the time, because I'm just like, oh, look at you being a douche.
Why would you beep douchebag? Is that how sensitive we become that you beeped a douchebag?
Look at you being a douche.
Wow, ridiculous. I don't know why we got so soft about words. Kids used to call me every word on the playground. They'd be like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. The problem was I was also getting beat up on the playground along with words being said to me, so it didn't really work there.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, there is this big thing on the internet, whether 100 men can take down a gorilla.
Oh, wow.
Rick Ross has a theory on how the 100 men can win this.
I got a homie I named Shaka Zulu. He might one-on-one take the gorilla.
You just gotta have the right crew.
Hell yeah, you do.
100 Charlies?
Yeah. Oh, no.
100%. Well, wearing that shirt, it could hide in the bushes and nobody see it.
We all saw that Bill Belichick, Jordan Hudson interview.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in depth later.
That she interrupted. How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
Sources
You're a bitch.
Said she was a complete nightmare throughout the interview.
How crazy?
She just seemed like a nightmare. Like, you know when a girl's really hot, but once you get to know them, their hotness just becomes repulsive.
See, this 24-year-old is just owning this 73-year-old man.
It's not that insane. It's the power of like a beautiful woman. Well, hold on.
She's like a 7 out of 10.
And there's a different word than beautiful woman. So you remember Shannon Sharp said there is a sex tape. Tony Busby is going to put out 30 seconds of it and try to make it seem like I'm this horrible person. And
yeah,
And Shannon dared him. He said, Tony, go ahead and release the full tape. So,
oh yeah, that's how you know that he's probably innocent. Mm-hmm. He's like, I want everyone to see.
Tony Busby says, we are not going to put that out. Shannon knows what's on the tape. And if he's saying release it, you could argue he thinks it's going to exonerate him.
Bella Hadid was out and she gave a big eyeful of her breasts. Did
I love boobs.
Hire a junior high school student?
Anakin, have you had a girlfriend before?
Yes. Not currently, though.
Not currently.
Do you date?
Would you?
All right, I don't care about the dating life of TMZ people. All right, here's the deal. We have been recording for 11 minutes and 1 second. We're going to go to 11 minutes and 11 seconds and take a break to be lucky. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going. 11 minutes and 11 seconds.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Welcome to the 40-40. It's an age limit and a dress code. No 80-year-old rappers. And no motherfucking wallet chains and tight pants and colorful fucking shirt. And don't come naked, though.
That motherfucking beef ain't new to us. Get off my computer nuts before I go Freddie Fox from the Flavor Unit bus. Plus, you know my La Costa Nostra. And stretch a nigga out like he Rosa Costa. Nope, you blew it. I'm a boxer, I can mop a lane. Oh, let's do it. I hit you with the Waka Flocka flame. I don't need backing, so it's no need for shady. It's no need for police, your homies, your lady. We can lace them up, pay-per-view, however you want to, and then donate all the proceeds to Haiti. Your man's major. I keep a hitman with me that done took care of more people than Fantasia. I'm burned cause I'm cuckoo. I'm beyond Gonzo. The rocket launch is like a part of my ensemble. On top of that, I got niggas in Boston that got my back, and they gon' assist me like Rajon Rondo. So fuck peace. The day I quit beefing to be the same day I grow a hangnail on my butt cheek. My mama got fangs, my daddy got duck's feet. I was genetically predisposed to fuck freaks. I'm like my nigga Joey B. I don't worry about the win as long as I get the girl in the end. Y'all niggas be dead if looks get killed. My money taller than y'all. Y'all spending Bushwick bills in y'all ghetto. Squeezing you weak when I spark metal. You leak and therefore you squeak in the falsetto. My shit is nothing like you heard before. Get it right. Our shit is knocking like our words be doors. We can fight. That's right. Put your dukes up and let your fist pump like you on a Jersey Shore. Paranoia is my normal activity. I ghost you. How you seeing paranormal activity? I roast you. When he rhyming off the Patron, you might want to Catron. He would burn you like Penny's mama off of Good Times. I'm fly as shit, but grounded like the Gaza Strip. But let's be honest, I'm surrounded by 1,000 tits. I claim the town. Before I give you lames the crown, you get it soon as Snoop gains a pound. We two bitches, plus we got pits in the back and dirty money like them two bitches.
DJ interest, stock exchange, but I'm watching lanes whose interest is wallet change. What part of the game is this? Bunch of dicks in the studio, so I take mine elsewhere. I'm Rick Rubio, homie. Make sure you speak to me sober. One in the head, heat and holster. Don't care if you cross country. I'm there before the weekend's over, and you'll be swinging at the air. No weak controller, but I don't care to speak on chrome. Hard to not live a movie when you got theater seats at home. No wonder she want chill. Seat back with a friend. She seen when I dump boo. I let her keep that binge. Dick got them acting like they on a relapse binge. Start kicking my door down like I don't need that hinge. The realest to ever do it. He a must in the game. If you don't get the picture, then readjust touch the frame. It's simple mathematics. Einstein learned to walk a fine line off that battle shit. It's grind time. Rap for hire. Call me if help is needed. I got this whole shit covered. The real Revis. So if you looking for me, I'm relaxing with a bird on Hell's Kitchen asking for dessert. So when I'm recording, dummies become non-important. They think the book of Eli was written by Tom Coughlin. I ain't with the trash talking. That's distortion, mass extortion. All of your raps is appalling. One see me dead, I'll invite them to the funeral and they can keep the stains off my glass coffin. Yep, it's Joe, a regular flow. If your ones ain't Gail King right next to a O, it's not a thing, just lie, be the next to blow. I don't need a private jet, just a window seat, exit row. And if I decide to peel arms, I'm interrupting with no pardon. I ain't Mike Wilpon from day one, he just speak his mind. Cause loose leaves don't come with subtitles, can't read between the lines. You think anybody on your TVB and your top of Elite 3 and CC me? Fifth gear, we kicking up dust, motherfucker. We only competing with us, motherfucker. Hope everybody had a good time out there. Hey. No entry allowed if you got them.
It was Joe Budden and Royce the 5'9". 40-40 Club.
Make sure it's fucking laces in your shoes, too.
I did.
Not all the funny shit with the straps.
I got it.
We ain't 5, right?
Whatever.
And bring your notebook.
Shut up.
Learn something, nigga.
I did. I'll walk away now.
You fuck of a fuck nigga, you? You a one fuck of a fuck nigga, man.
Oh, wow. That's quite the accusation.
Who's your fucking hairstylist?
I don't know. Rich Keeley.
Hey, don't talk to me if you got a hairstylist.
All right, well.
You gotta have a barber.
Got it.
Nigga.
Shut up. Whatever. Oh, yeah. We'll get to John Elway in a second being in trouble. But even though he's not in the NFL anymore, I can't begin a segment about Bill Belichick without this NFL music. Also, it's a reason to play the music. Because this is one of the greatest songs to ever be recorded. Oh, it makes me think of 2010. Watching the NFL with my dad as Jay Cutler, that fucking piece of shit, loses Aaron Rodgers. But I'm not holding any grudges over a football game.
Hot topic. Legend Bill Belichick playing defense this morning.
Oh, geez, I get what they did there. Get it? He's playing defense. Because, he's a football coach, and that's what they do.
Football legend Bill Belichick playing defense this morning.
Yeah.
The 6-time Super Bowl winning head coach holding the line when it comes to his girlfriend. For the first time, the 73-year-old publicly revealing that he and 24-year-old Jordan Hudson
are cloud chasers.
Share both a personal and professional relationship.
Yeah, you know what that's called? It's called being whipped by someone that's old enough to be your great-granddaughter. You're whipped, bud. Just admit it. You're whipped.
The nature of their relationship in the spotlight after this recent CBS Sunday Morning interview.
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
Got it.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No.
You're a bitch.
Hudson seen interrupting.
Yeah, very controlling. You know, when she goes through every single breakup, she's never the problem. It's everybody else.
But Belichick setting the record straight.
Grow up.
About how the two met, saying, "We have been open about the fact that Jordan and I met on a flight to Palm Beach in 2021.
Here's the problem. The problem is this. The problem is, why couldn't you just say that to CBS Morning News? There's something that you're hiding. The way Jordan got so defensive. There is something that you're hiding. But this is how stupid Jordan is. This is how much of a moron Jordan is. This is how much of a dimwit Jordan is. And she's just drawn more attention to it.
This, as several of Belichick's former players are now speaking out. Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman talking about their old coach on their podcast.
All right, so we'll have that audio. All right. Where is it? Right here.
When you look at this situation and you say, oh, this is his girlfriend jumping in, I think that's unfair.
Yeah, you guys played for him. So, of course, you're going to side with him. He's the one that believed in you guys and helped you guys win Super Bowls. Again, you're whipped as well. I mean, anybody out there that would even try to defend that. It's not the age gap. It's the fact that he has no balls. It's the fact that she has totally, took any manlyhood from Bill.
Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski are backing their coach's play. The two former New England Patriots players are defending Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, after the 24-year-old's awkward appearance during a recent interview went viral. With Julian sharing his thoughts on the tense moment during the April 30th episode of his and Rob's podcast, Dudes on Dudes.
Coach Belichick and this whole interview thing with Jordan, people are giving an unfair reality of what's going on.
No, they're not. And then somebody commented, Nikki Glazer commented, 100% of this. She's acting as his publicist. Publicists do this during interviews. People are out for blood. And then, of course, it's the woman defending the woman. Nikki Glazer is insufferable to be around. And the sister or the daughter-in-law of Bill Belichick said, publicists act in a professional manner and don't storm off during an interview, delaying the interview. I like Nikki Glazer. I want to like her. But she's so wishy-washy. She's getting to that Howard Stern vibe where she's edgy. She got famous, but she doesn't want to ruffle feathers. That might be the reason why I may never go to Hollywood or whatever. That and I don't want to be on camera.
Because she was jumping into that conversation during the interview, just like any PR person.
But she's his fucking girlfriend that he's 3 times more older than.
Would jump in when there's an unnecessary question that probably didn't go over in the pre-production meeting.
The retired wide receiver then makes it...
Oh, let's talk about his riveting book and not talk about how he cheated in football and all. It has the personality of a stale saltine cracker. It has a woman who's using him. Let's talk about everything else. It's so riveting.
Clear that Bill and Jordan, who made their red carpet debut as a couple back in December, have turned their personal relationship into a professional one as well.
Oh, whatever. She's using him. You're being used. And you look like a clown. That's the thing, is everyone's trying to, give her some validation and no. Your boy can be whipped.
When you look at this situation and you say, oh, this is his girlfriend jumping in, I think that's unfair.
Why is that unfair? She's his girlfriend and she jumped in. That's exactly what she is, dude.
I think she's actually working with Coach Belichick in the professional world.
Yeah, she's using him. She's using your boy. Your coach that helped you win all the Super Bowls. Your coach that's your mentor is being used.
And she probably went and said, hey, no, we're not doing that. Doesn't that always happen whenever you do an interview? Do you not have a representative there?
Yeah. Whatever. Kiss his ass a little more, dude. We know you have CTE. That's probably why you're so stupid, dude.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
She's so good, so fine, the way I like it.
so good. The way I like it. 5 plus 5. 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5. 5 times 2, 10.
She's pretty in the face, so sexy in the waist, and I'm really tryna get down to it. Got me on something else, cause she feeling herself, and she telling me she really wanna do this. This girl is straight from a magazine. On the cover of Smooth, I'm that dude. I'm tryna give it to you. She's dangerous, like a fire to a match, she's burning up. I ain't no amateur, baby, I hope you got stamina. Cause I can be a fitness coach, and I work for free. I know how far we can go. Sexy, damn. Look at shorty, look at shorty. So good, just the way I like it, baby. Damn, look at shorty. So good, fine, the way I.
5 plus 5. 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5. Take it down right 2, 10. Mr. Carter Park told me come through. I said no problem, dog, got you. He said I'm in Chi-Town working on the bomb. Like no problem, dog, what you want? Said I need that sexy class. I'm like, you know me, dog, I'm nasty. So it's cool, I told him not a little. I was like, mama, let's play monkey in the middle. You know me, I'm a little bit crazy. Fuck the stretch to her legs like P.E. You looking at the Chico or Jay-Z. Yeah, that's right. Damn, I think she wants me. Damn, I think she needs me. Damn, I think she wants me. Baby, be easy.
Damn, look at shorty, look at her. She's so good, like this. The way I. Damn, look at shorty, shorty sexy. Just the way I like it, baby.
5 plus 5. 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5. 5 times 2, 10.
Girl, what's your strategy? I got your masterpiece. Come get this remedy. You need my therapy. Baby girl, what's next? Let's talk about sex. Do you have a special thing you do? You ain't gotta hold back when we get up in the sack. I'm gonna satisfy you. It's late in the night and I'm trying to get it right. Do you feel the same way? I'm so enthused the way you move. I'm trying to give it to you. You're hazardous. When you jump in a ride, you can grab my clutch. If you're feeling that, girl, let's take it to the back. We don't have to leave the spot. Stay right in the parking lot. Then it all repeats. Sex, sweat, sex, sweat. Oh, damn. Look at shorty. She's so good. So good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn. Look at shorty. Look at her. So fine. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 2, 10. I wanna get you hot. Touch your garage in the spot.
All right. That was Avant and Pitbull with Damn. Of course, they sing it a little better, but.
Happy Hour will be right back.
What up? What's happening? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. This following segment has been brought to you by DZBZ Honey. DZBZHoney.com, the best Delta 8 CBD honey around. It comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the upper. A honey sticker or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DZBZHoney.com and at checkout use promo code Hoppe, H-O-P-P. This is also being brought to you by Fortify.com, Fortifeye.com for the best post-workout around. At checkout, use promo code Ryan20. Save 20%. And finally, we recorded the latest episode of the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe. Look up HAMMERIN Hank and look up the playlist on Spotify. But right now, here's Hammer and Hank's award-winning autistic PSA. About battling autism.
Hello again.
It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
It's you, me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, this is Tom Bernard, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with my friend Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Gary Meyer, and as refreshing as a McDonald's Coca-Cola, Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Attention, people. This is Southside Steve, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
More entertaining than a reality TV meltdown, this is Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Oh, I am.
6'9", he's fly.
Thanks, brah.
From Chicago to the Bay.
I got it.
In St. Pete he'll stay. Talk of love and fame.
Oh, sure.
Dating life's his game.
I got it.
News on stars he spills.
Whoa.
With laughter filled. Hoppe Hour, all you need.
Okay.
Rich and Ely, take a seat.
Got him.
Ryan's got the groove. Hoppe Hour makes you move. A cat by his side.
What up, man?
In Florida they reside.
856 49 Hoppe. It's 856 494 6773. I want to do a little prank on everybody that's working in the office that has the show on their Bluetooth, or if they're listening at a pizza shop or driving around. Blair, I just mixed up Blair and the word play. Player, that's a cool word. Yo, play that song. No. Play my cat meowing for the next 15 seconds. I'm a very honest guy. Gonna be honest with you. I had to go turn down the air conditioning, so I used that as the reason to get up.
Happy Hot Topic.
You know, social media is such a great tool.
Follow Sane on YouTube because he stalks me every single day.
Oh, yes.
Kim Kardashian hacked by her own flesh and blood.
Oh, that sounds weird.
Yeah, gang.
You just gotta roll with it.
Take a look. It appears her second oldest saint took control of her Instagram account Wednesday
That's
to
dangerous.
post this strange message. In it, he asks her 357 million followers to subscribe to his new YouTube channel.
Oh, he's a problem. Look at who his dad is.
Created less than 2 weeks ago. So far, the only content available is this 9-minute video of the Roblox adventure game Dead Rails.
Man, I wish I grew up with Roblox. It looks freaking fun. Although I love my Nintendo Switch. All right, so there's that. I'm afraid that music's copywritten, but yeah, she got hacked by her son. Now you got to make sure that when she gets hacked at like age 16, that they're not posting about your sex tape. Diddy says, I'm gonna look good in court. No more prison duds. The judge has signed off on letting him go with a business casual look in court. The weird part about that is the fact that there is this thing that is absolutely crazy, that they don't allow us to have cameras in that courtroom. Always kind of creeps me out. Whenever these courtroom cases, you're not allowed to see the inside of it. Now, this next headline is very sad. Virginia, who is the victim of Prince Andrew and everybody, her dad says that her daughter did not kill herself and that someone got to her.
First of all, tell me about your reaction when you heard that she'd taken her life.
Well, first of all, I couldn't even believe it. I started crying right away. I'm still crying. I can't believe that this is happening. It's impossible. And then for them to say that she committed suicide, there's no way that she did. Somebody got to her. I knew nothing about it. I didn't even know she was, doing all these things for Jeffrey Epstein.
How did you feel when you discovered that?
I was really angry with Jeffrey Epstein because she had told me later on that, he had threatened that if she had said anything, that he had the power to do anything he wanted to her family. I met Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, that sucks.
Wouldn't let her go to work for him unless I met him.
Well, that was bad parenting on your part.
But he seemed like a normal person. He came out, I went to his mansion. And
yeah, I bet he did a good job of hiding the creepiness. He's a sociopath.
And he came out in jeans and a t-shirt and just acted like a regular person.
Yeah, that sucks. 856 49 Hoppe. I don't know why I did that. It's 856-494-6773. There's this problematic headline.
Happy Hot Topic!
This morning, authorities investigating a tragic golf cart accident involving Hall of Fame quarterback John Elway and
he was probably drunk.
Accident involving Hall of Fame quarterback John Elway and his longtime friend and business partner Jeff Spurbeck.
Yeah, and they didn't breathalyze him?
Who died from his injuries. This morning, Elway, who was behind the wheel, according to witnesses, reacting in a statement saying in part, I am absolutely devastated and heartbroken. There are no words to truly express the profound sadness I feel with the sudden loss of someone who has meant so much to me.
Yeah. They definitely didn't breathalyze him because of who he is.
Witnesses describing a chaotic scene in the exclusive
I'm sure it'd be chaotic
Madison Club in La Quinta, California, near Palm Springs.
Ooh. It was so scary. It was nothing like we've ever seen. You just don't think you're going to ever witness anything like that. But his wife was hysterical.
Yeah, I can imagine it's not good.
They were reportedly leaving a party after attending the Stagecoach Music.
And they're showing a lot of the pictures of him and his agent over the years. There's a lot of drinking.
Reportedly leaving a party after attending the Stagecoach Music Festival on Saturday with their spouses when Spurbeck fell from the golf cart and hit his head, according to TMZ.
Can you imagine if we did that? If we took our fucking buddy's life on the golf course? This is another example. I'm getting so worked up. I can't even get a fucking word out. Take a breath, Ryan. This is an example of the rich and elite always winning.
He was unfortunately lying on the ground and there were people surrounding him, just trying to make sure he was okay.
Yeah. She says Elway was calling for help.
That sucks. What the hell is going on here?
This is really our first time seeing Jillian since the shooting, and only E.T. was
It's Weezer's wife.
here when she arrived a little after 9 a.m. at
She looks psychotic.
the courthouse. How are you doing today?
No comment.
No comment.
Matt, put the gun down, okay? Matt, put the gun down!
Was it terrifying when you were out there?
You know it's really bad when you shoot at a woman.
Body cam footage and surveillance video. The LAPD is still going through all of it before formally presenting its case, which is expected within the next week.
How are you feeling, though?
Jillian was allowed to remain free and out of police custody today.
Of course, because she's the wife of Weezer.
Earlier this month, the 51-year-old posted $1 million bond after being booked on suspicion of the attempted murder of a police officer.
She says there were 3 men and one of them shot her.
In this 911 call, it appears Jillian, who was recovering from cancer treatments, thought she was pointing her handgun at 3 hit-and-run suspects and not at officers.
Yeah, she should just get a little bit of a mental evaluation and call it a day.
I had my gun, and he said, put down that gun, put down that gun. I said, put down your
Put down the gun!
And then she shot me.
You know, Jillian's no stranger to the justice system. She is a best-selling true crime author.
Oh, she looks like every true crime girl. They have that type of hair where like their forehead can't be seen. They're wearing the nerdy glasses. They're rich girls out in LA. That's the problem. A lot of girls that are into true crime become criminals because that's what they're surrounding themselves with. And then they think that every guy is a murderer.
And she was also featured in the Starz documentary series Confronting a Serial Killer.
Oh, well, maybe she is a psychopath after all. I mean, seriously. Listen, I'm very mentally ill. I'm fucking crazy, bro. But I also, I'm walking over my words today. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I'm doing a podcast. I was going to say I'm crazy and how I'm bipolar. And then I just walk over my fucking words, man. I try so hard and in the end, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Right. We're going to come back on Happy Hour, okay? And keep this party going. Right after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Diamonds, the gifts you really want. Buy your earrings here. $59.99. These have a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $200. So shop with us.
Yo, this song is dedicated to anyone who's getting sick and tired of buying products from companies that make celebrities rich. Just so the following month, the next up-and-coming star can tell us what we just bought is no longer fashion. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. Come on, baby, handle it to me, your brain. Come on, baby, if you let me, I will heal your pain. It's a fast food world with a fast food Jesus in a Happy Meal box. Oh, zombie, oh, everybody is a zombie. Oh, zombie, oh, everybody is a zombie. Oh, zombie. Oh, we wanna be a celeb, but not the poor that beg, or the veteran with a peg leg. We wanna be beautiful, rich, and famous, even if we live lives that are poisonous. poisonous, making us cancerous, acting scandalous for 50 minutes of fame. It's a life so shallow that we'll swallow the game called the rat race of life, where we submit ourselves to the media's lies. Open your eyes, there's a whole lot of satellites up in the skies, connecting us together like umbilical cords. It's time to cut it off with a sword. They're molding your mind. When will you wake up and realize it's mine? It's matrix that we live in, this is heaven, but it's not quite hell, unless you're someone easy for the companies to sell. Things that you don't need, I repeat, things you don't need. Commander, commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. It's got the hots for the idiot, box to drain my brain. Commander, commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. Every time I think of it, I go insane, like jumping out a plane in a hurricane. Cause we will never obtain the things that we see in the magazines. $200 for some ripped up jeans. You paid a whole lot of money to look like you don't care, but I'm aware you're not working anywhere that involves a paintbrush. Take your stupid image off, throw it in the toilet flush. Bye bye, but the TV says bye bye. Oh God, I'm so excited, I got my photo iPod. But the moment that I feared, it's not here, and I hate it, it's outdated. Now they got an iPod that plays movies. Man, I just spent all of my money. My apartment doesn't even have electricity running. Move please, I'm in line, it's time. Bye, 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 bye. Money spender, I'm in debt, Get these voices out my head. I don't wanna look like you, and I don't wanna drive your car. I don't need to be rich, and I don't need to be a star. And I will not feel alone, cause unlike you, I have a back. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb.
Happy Hour will be right back.
What up? What's happening? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir, Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. When I tell you he's the best MMA trainer in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need, go to Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. This is also being brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, I'll go there. This is being brought to you by Rich Cayley Master Barbershop. RichKBarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. But you can't just show up and go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? You got to sign up at RichKBarber.com. And when you do, you'll save $10. And finally, this is being brought to you by CounselingOnCall.net. If you live in Florida or Maryland and you need help with your mental health, I go there. All right, we're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going right after this.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
It's you, me, Ryan, Hoppe.
What's going on? It's Biggie from the Two Guys Named Chris show, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's Chris Kelly from the Two Guys Named Chris show, and you're listening to the Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Boom.
Best podcast going.
Hi, this is Chris Dam from the Two Guys Named Chris show, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who? Yeah, I know.
I did.
Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe. Hoppy Hour. This motherfucker is resilient as shit.
Oh, thanks, man.
Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit.
Fuck it, Dizzy.
He always picks himself up. I love that. Fuck everybody. Give them the finger and kick their ass, Ryan Hoppe.
Did you know most morning radio is scripted? Well, Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe is not. Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe is your alternative to the typical morning show with fake dating segments.
Hoppy Hour. Hoppy Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. The other stations are tuned in too.
It's the AI song that mispronounces my name.
This is the theme to Hoppy Hour. The theme to Hoppy Hour. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
With Ryan Hoppe.
It's Hoppy.
Let's laugh, let's dance right now. Pop, pop, shoo up in the tower. Silly jokes, the last will shout. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks, it really matters. Hoppy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We all sing. Grab your friends and let's all swing. It's the theme on What a Zing. Scooby-Doo and wacky tunes. Ryan's laughter fills the room.
Oh, thank you.
Crazy balloons. Hop, sour,
Hoppy.
is the booze. Catch the wave and ride the fun. With Hoppy Hour, we're never done. Ryan Hoppe, #1. Come and join us, everyone. Hoppy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppe. We all sing. Grab your friends and let's all swing. Hop, hop, hop,
Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. X-Y's wild, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe so said he knows it all. Court rise and fall.
Fuck you, Dizzy.
Fall. Got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppy hot topic.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Shaq, here he is making fun of Rudy Gobert last night, even though the Timberwolves beat the Lakers.
Wolves being led by Rudy Gobert with 15 and 8 rebounds. And I never thought I'd say this, but Shaq has video of Rudy Gobert.
And I never...
Now he's pretending to vomit. Shaq needs to get over it. So fucking insecure that he takes it out on other players that play the same position as him. Shut up!
Thought I would say these words that are about to come out of my mouth. Rudy Gobert is dominating. Roll the tape.
Roll the tape is right.
So there's
This photo of Steph Curry walking to the plane before Game 5 versus the Rockets is going viral because of how swollen his thumb actually is, and it's obviously bothering him. He's playing with a brace on it, and then in his post-game interview, he had ice on it, and here's Steph talking about that photo.
What up, bro?
State of your thumb right now?
Cold.
There was a picture, I don't know if you've seen it online, where it looks pretty swollen. I think it was with you walking to the plane.
You got the feds on me? What are you talking about?
No, the internet is the feds at this point.
I love Curry, man. I would love to hear him.
I love this league so much. I love it so much.
It's passive aggressive.
How is your thumb? Besides cold because you're icing it.
I don't even know how to answer it. It's just something you're dealing with and you keep it moving.
Yeah, and then there's Dylan Brooks saying he was trying to target his injured thumb. Dylan Brooks is one of those guys that's always got to be dirty because that's all he has.
The Warriors broadcast accused Dylan Brooks for targeting Steph Curry's injured thumb during Game 5. And you can't quite see it on this angle, but you can...
He's a thug!
...sort of see him making contact. And here's Dylan Brooks admitting in his post-game interview to targeting his thumb.
Dylan, one of the Warriors broadcasters tonight said he thought you were intentionally trying to swipe down on Curry's thumb.
Yeah.
And Kerr was asked about it and said it happens around the league, that it's allowed by the rules, so players throughout the league do that. What do you think about that?
No, I've been playing the game. Shoot.
I love the comment here. Bro's fried and doesn't give enough. Yeah, he's wearing these shades indoors. He is freaking stoned.
If you're gonna come play the game injured or whatever you got, it's all about the game. You know, if I had an injured ankle, I would attack that ankle every single.
What a douche.
Time.
You're pretty much saying without being dirty, you're nothing.
So, whatever they're saying on the broadcast, they can keep saying it.
I bet you're fun to date. And then there's this vapid headline from the NBA.
You're listening to the
Happy Hot Topic.
I pressed the wrong button.
Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are out on date night. On April 30th, the pair sat courtside at the Los Angeles Lakers game against...
Look at us! We don't know a thing about sports ball, but we want to be seen!
...against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the famous duo were looking smitten, holding each other close throughout the game. The couple wore coordinating black and white outfits. Kylie wore black leather pants, accessorizing with silver hoop earrings, a black handbag, and snakeskin boots. The Dune actors sported black jeans, a t-shirt with a picture of the late Kobe Bryant, a black and white plaid jacket, and Timberland boots. The pair smiled and laughed together, even as they watched LeBron James and the rest of the Lakers lose in their home arena.
I used to love the Lakers, you know, during the Kobe era. I would watch with my uncle. He was out in LA and I was in Chicago. And I felt like I was watching Jordan because I was a little too young for Jordan. I have a little bit of memories. But the Lakers, once they got LeBron, I was not a big fan at all. And the thing is this, guys. Here's how this works. I love when the Lakers lose at home and all the kiss-ass celebrities are there and they lose like a bunch of losers.
Anthony Edwards had some time after eliminating the Lakers in 5. He was seen walking the streets from Crypto to his hotel and, of course, in Anthony Edwards fashion, was trolling some of the Lakers fans.
Hell yeah. Man, Anthony Edwards got to make sure he doesn't knock up a girl again. He's getting that confidence.
I'm walking. I'm minding my business, man. How y'all gonna be f***ing with me? I just sent y'all home.
So it's him walking around the city of LA. Look at me! Stay humble, I guess.
Tyler, hey, how they gonna do that? Oh, they be talking shit. Man, they been talking shit all week. Hey, all the analysts said what they say. Lakers in 5. And then look, when we was up 3-1, they said Lakers in 7. And they said it. Go to hand today. Hey.
All right, there's that. Then there's this.
What is this?
This is Anthony Edwards reacting to eliminating the Lakers, calling LeBron the best player ever, I guess.
What does this series win mean to you personally?
Means a lot. I mean, we beat the best player in the world. I'm like the best player ever. So Rudy played phenomenal, man. He played almost 40 minutes tonight. 12 for 15 from the field. Yeah, we can't ask nothing. He had 24 rebounds. Yeah. Good. He was the dragon tonight. Rudy was the dragon. Yeah, he was the dragon tonight, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Nah, he wasn't a dragon from Antarctica. He was a dragon from Game of Thrones tonight. Yeah, nah, he was incredible tonight, to answer your question. Yeah.
And before the playoffs started, right here, and right here, we had you mentioned to me that you wanted everybody to be talking about the Lakers. You saw everybody picking the Lakers. How does it feel now to emerge from this series victorious the way that you guys had?
I love these questions. How does it feel to be LeBron?
The way you did, and to prove those kind of people wrong.
You know what makes it feel even better is that they said Lakers in 5, and the Wolves won in 5. So I think that makes it feel 10 times better.
LeBron was asked on playing center, and he said Anthony Edwards said what he needed and was gone the following week.
The Lakers were just eliminated from the playoffs by the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games, and LeBron James had a great response in his post-game interview about the challenges of playing the center position with no true center.
LeBron, basically from mid-January on, right when AD got injured, you guys started playing a lot of centerless basketball, and that required a lot from you and Doe and Rui and then Vando once he got...
So for the people that don't know about like NBA, a center's the guy like a Shaq, somebody in the middle who dunks them all.
Back, just from a physical, like taxing standpoint, how tough was that for the last 3.5 months to play that style, and do you feel like that caught up at all in this series?
No comment. I never say that because my guy AD said what he needed, and he was gone the following week. So
shut up.
I got no comment. I put that uniform on every night. I gave everything I had, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, he sounds like he can't wait to like go hide since the Diddy trial begins soon. JJ Redick, the coach of the Lakers, stormed out when he was asked on relying on assistance for help.
After not making a sub in the second half of Game 4 versus Timberwolves, to which they'd end up losing and go down 3-1, JJ Redick did not like this question about leaning on his assistants for help late in the game with subs.
As you watch the film, what do you recall about your thought process in the moment? Sticking with the 5 you stuck with in the fourth quarter the other day, and is there an assistant or someone maybe that you'll lean on tonight, maybe to try to get some other guys involved if that opportunity presents itself?
Are you saying that because I'm inexperienced and that was an inexperienced decision that I made? You think I don't talk to my assistants
a little defensive
about substitutions every single time?
I love these reporters that are like, why does no one like me? And then you piss off the head coach because you're a mutant.
No, I just think there's...
No, I didn't mean that. Fuck you. Just admit to it like a man.
A lot of coaches lean on their assistants in those situations.
As do I, every single time. That's a weird assumption. All right.
Oh, geez, and he walks off. Yeah, things are not going too well in LA. And I'm here for it.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah, MIC. PT, what's up, nigga? Chico. Hollywood, brush.
Yeah.
We're gonna rinse it out right here and swag it out at the same time. This that new thing. They say they swag and rinse out at the same time. What's up, Gucci? 130. Yeah. My chain look bright, made your girl look twice. My ice on bird, I don't ask about the price. Cause I'm so swagged out. Cause I'm so swagged out. Now rinse around, rinse around, rinse around, rinse around. Now rinse around, rinse around, rinse around, rinse around. Because I'm so swagged out. Because I'm so swagged out. Black and red chain fruity, made your girl a groupie. Eyes all droopy, my paper damn goofy. Car top drop, I call her topless Susie. Hit the clubs just to make the biggest movie. 30 karat bracelet, I caught from George Clooney. Left the jewelry store with goals, I am a goonie. Lemonade chain bug you out like a loony. You can catch me true religion, Gucci shades and Louis. Your shorty sent sex clips to my two-way. She fine as hell and very bougie. Now rinse it out. Now Bobby Boucher, I'm swagged out like LL Cool J. Paparazzi snapping photos cause they love to shoot me. Chico made the beat Scooby-Doo. Now everybody get stupid and do this. Swag it out, rinse it out. Now rinse it out, rinse it out. My chain look bright, made your girl look twice. My ice on bird, I don't ask about the price. Cause I'm so swagged out. Cause I'm so swagged out. Now rinse around, rinse around, rinse around, rinse around. Now rinse around, rinse around, rinse around, rinse around. Because I'm so swagged out. Because I'm so swagged out. Life is short, life is stank, but with this I make the best of it. Bag is swaggy, roots around, don't come at me with petty shit. I'm chillin', bruh, clicking, tipping my cup to the ceiling. Up, you feeling us, hopefully, but really I don't give a fuck. I'm swagging out, no two-step, I add 6 more, then turn around. Break it down, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. We in your town. Swag it out, I see them haters, what it is. Got a kick on this beat, got this dancing beat of shit. Rinse it out, make it clean. Swag it out and make it lean. Snap your fingers to the beat, you hear the dropping and repeat. We keep going on, rinsing like a sprinkler system. Man, this shit gon' pump so hard in your system. Keep my swag on pimpin' case these hoes wanna get it. My chain look bright, yeah. Your girl look twice. My ice on bird, I don't ask about the price. Cause I'm so swagged out. Swagged out. Rinse around, rinse around, rinse around, rinse around. Now rinse around, rinse around, rinse around, rinse around. Because I'm so ice on bird.
Oh, what do you?
Ice on bird. My ice.
I got it. I think the point is that he's swagged out. I might be wrong, but you never know.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppe to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppe to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppeRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. In keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, Hammerin Hank show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Yo, what's going on? It's Joey Franchise, Poppy Shampoo from Wild 94.1, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with my dog, Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's Scott Rizzuto from The Riz Show in St. Louis, and you're listening to my man, Ryan Hoppe, on the Hoppe Hour.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey. What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones, but the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppe Hour. Guess who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Flower. Hour.
I just
tune in worldwide. Hoppe got the vibe. 6'9" towering minds collide. Tales, dating tips, spilling the tea. Giant world buzzing about the spree. Hoppe Hour, turn it up. Worldwide power from the tower of truth. Every gossip devour. Late night flames with the rhythm of throwbacks. Step into the show, ain't no holding back.
856
Hour, turn it up.
49 Hobby. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And this is a bitch.
Untouchable, where the kings begin. The height and the hype. Ryan Hoppe. Throwback flows while the world's getting sloppy.
I feel dizzy now.
Dirt, flipping work. Every moment electric, ain't nothing shy. Hoppe Hour, turn it up. Worldwide power from
I got
the
it.
tower of truth. Every gossip devour.
Whatever.
Night flames with the rhythm of throwbacks.
Yeah.
Step into the show, ain't no holding back.
We got it.
Dating dudes in love, boom crash collision.
Isn't it scary that I made this song 2 minutes ago on AI?
Airwaves heated with the spicy set.
Sounds better than the crap you hear on the radio.
Submission.
I am. I'm going to start making more music because every month when that $10 goes out of my account for Suno.com and I don't use it. You know when you have like a subscription you're paying for and then you don't use it and you're like, well, that was stupid. That's that.
Gomez reveals that she doesn't want a first dance with Benny Blanco at their wedding.
The Only Murders in the Building star is sharing that she has a different plan in lieu of a traditional first dance when it comes to their nuptials.
Selena Gomez has an underrated body. Freaking hot.
Selena says on the Table Manners with Jesse and Lenny Ware podcast
Sounds
on April
douchey.
30th, while referring to the couple's first dance, cause they're a little... Benny, who proposed to Selena in December, interjects to finish his fiance's thought, adding, she's shy. Instead, Selena hopes to share a sweet moment with her maternal
It's called anxiety.
grandfather, who she affectionately calls Papa. I am looking to have a special dance with my papa. He never got a chance to walk my mom down the aisle because, good for my mom, she decided to go to Vegas and was like, woo, and she's still been with him ever since she was 26.
That describes your weirdness.
She continues, so it's very cute that they did that, but I wanted to give my grandfather the opportunity to have that. However, Selena isn't completely off the hook on her wedding day, as her fiancé's Jewish heritage will call for a hora, which is traditionally done with the bride and groom.
He does like Josh.
Being lifted in the air in chairs by their wedding guests.
All right, so there's that. What's going on with Machine Gun Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly bonds with daughter Cassie. The musician, whose real name is Colson Baker, shares a special moment with his daughter Cassie
I'm glad he got rid of that dumb pink hair.
after recently welcoming a baby girl.
You'll do anything when you get frickin' laid by a hot sociopathic female.
Baker shares a special moment with his daughter Cassie after recently welcoming a baby girl with ex Megan Fox, who he split with in December following a 2-year engagement. In a video posted to his Instagram April 30th, MGK is dancing alongside his 15-year-old daughter Cassie.
I will post that on RyanHappyRadio.com. I try not to talk about kids on here because then it gets a little off-putting, especially because I got a vasectomy. Did you know I got a vasectomy?
Did you know that Ryan Hoppe got a vasectomy? Well, now you know, and we aren't even sure why we told you. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Happy Hot Topic.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
92%ers, please welcome Mr. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck popped by Travis and
Our
Jason
guest
Kelsey's
today
new
is
Heights
writer,
podcast. And
I can't listen to this. They're talking. Whoever's editing this video is an idiot. You have the reporter talking, and then they don't turn down the levels on the Jason Kelsey clip.
like popped by Travis
Our
and Jason
guest
Kelsey's
today
new
is-
Heights.
Wow. Garbage. Whoever edited that's a moron.
If you have a spouse in the same profession, there's a lot more understanding about what's going on. That's true. And I think that really helps.
Maury Povich is sharing the secret to his 41-year marriage to Connie Chung.
You know she's a freak in bed.
The iconic talk show host, who examined family struggles for more than 30 years on
This is a new AI or real voice. I'm going to talk like this.
his daytime TV series, Said I Do with the news anchor in 1984. Fast forward to 2025, the 86-year-old sat down with the Today Show on April 29th, revealing how showbiz played a role in their long-lasting romance.
I say, if we're arguing, if there's a big argument going on, when your head hits the pillow at night, it's over. You start fresh the next day. She says...
That's not a Gen Z girl thing, no.
She holds grudges. So, I mean...
Wow.
Come on. I mean...
You're insufferable to be married to.
But I think...
tit for tat, right?
Yeah, I think...
You're not the guy.
Maybe, Craig, you understand this. If you have a spouse...
Craig's like, don't bring me into this.
In the same profession. There's a lot more understanding about what's going on. That's true. And I think that really helps.
With the Maury Show ending in 2022, he adds how Connie inspired his next chapter.
Well, now Maury is adding to his hosting resume with his new podcast. It's called On Par with Maury Povich.
She was on this big book tour and she was talking about me and it's in the book. She says, well, you've done all this, you've done all that. Nobody knows that. They think that you determine the paternity of everyone.
Whatever, dude. No one really cares. Kesha was seen out and about with this high health tech entrepreneur, Michael Gavalry. And I guess the paparazzi asked Kesha if that is her boyfriend. And she said, I'm just using this man for sex. wonder how that guy feels. Maybe he's a little grateful that he's not attached to her, or maybe that hurt his feelings. We'll see.
See you. Oh, sorry, did I catch you? Are you right?
Yeah, I'm great.
It's good to see. I've seen you guys together a lot of times.
Yeah, these paparazzi are really on top of it.
Are you guys dating or what's?
No.
No?
I'm just using him for sex.
That's hilarious.
The guy kind of looks like my old boss, John Brennan, just a boring white dude.
And travel. Where are you guys off to?
No. Get out of town, right?
She's definitely on shrooms or something.
No.
Can't out of town?
Get out of town.
All right, there's that. Cash is so freaking trashy, but that's what makes her hot.
Okay.
Yeah, get out of town.
Well, it's very good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I know. And then finally on Happy Hour, we'll play one more song, and then if a lot of news breaks, because I hate when I get done with the show and all of a sudden all this stuff breaks. I try to stretch it out a little bit, but if there's nothing after the next song, we'll end the show. But I saw this headline here. So Brittany Cartwright just seems like an absolute brat. She seems like one of those women that you date where she's never the problem. And I've said this to a lot of guys out there. If you are interested in a woman and all she does is talk about how her exes were bad in bed, or it was always her ex's problem, or they're all Swifties, don't date them. That's someone you can hook up with. But I'm telling you, if a woman talks about other exes or other father figures or male bosses, that's how they're going to view you. Get the hell out of there.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate Jax in the bedroom?
Ah, man. It's Watch What Happened Live with Andy Cohen, and they're asking Brittany Cartwright about Jax in bed.
I'd say a 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Can you imagine if he said that? Oh, yeah, she uses teeth, and she's really, dry. Can you imagine if a guy said that?
Okay.
But a woman doesn't, and it's, I'm exploring my sexuality.
Number one guy in this group.
Shut up.
Number one guy in the group, maybe not the number one guy between the sheets.
Oh, Lord. There was times when he was about a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, that was when you were actually nice to him. It's really hard to have sex in the middle of a relationship when you're with someone that you know you're not meant to be and you're not that attracted to them. And especially when they have an insufferable personality like Brittany.
Cartwright roasts ex-Jax Taylor's sexual skills on Watch What Happens Live.
Majority of the time, no stamina, no nothing. Oh, God.
Maybe it's because you just laid there like a dead fish. You ever had it where you're about to have sex and the girl takes off the shirt and she's like, okay, here I am. I'm just going to lay here and think about what I'm going to buy from Publix tomorrow.
He's angry. He looks angry. See, I'm scared.
The two are not on the best of terms. In the throes.
Yeah, she's kind of a moron. I'm not saying he's a catch or anything, but she thinks so highly of herself. It's like, shut up, honey.
Of a divorce as Jax confronts his addiction issues.
I'm at the point where I'm so in love with the man I want to become that I just am not satisfied with who I am.
You can do it, bro.
I'm proud of him for trying to be sober.
The word try is very passive aggressive there.
And I hope that that's actually what's happening.
Man, I would do drugs too if I was related, or not related. Well, related too, but if I was dating you. Any woman who has to talk about the man, that's because they have nothing.
Give me your drug test right now. I will pass. Will you?
Wow. Imagine that bitching at you. I'd divorce her ass too.
Give me your drug test right now. I will
Shut up.
Pass. Will you?
I'm not doing this anymore.
She caught you, bro.
And it's all playing out on season 2 of Bravo's The Valley.
Oh, we'll be sure not to watch it. You're all freaking trash bags. All of you.
You are literally a terrible person.
What are you, a catch?
You need to go get help for yourself and for our son.
And I'm going to be exploited on TV. You're the worst.
Not grow up and become a person like you.
I don't want to grow up and be you either. Why do you think you're a catch? I'm not saying he's a catch, but the narcissism on Brittany Cartwright to think she's a catch? No good.
A lot of damage to Brittany.
All right, so there's that.
And I am very aware of how I handle things, but I have changed. And
that's the thing. It's a guy can fuck up in a relationship and make everything bad, but that doesn't mean it defines them. It defines that era, but it doesn't define their ultimate legacy.
I think she's still holding on to the person that I used to be.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to prove to her. It's going to take time. My main goal is just to be a good co-parent with Brittany and to get
Brittany looks like her farts would smell terrible, and she just rips ass in bed.
along. But as far as being together again, I don't think so.
I wouldn't either, bud. You're definitely not a catch, but she thinks way too highly of herself for no reason.
TikTok, toxic joker playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated star, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.